the man-made disasters. What are man-made disasters? The disasters that are caused by the intervention of human beings are known as man-made disasters. The most common type of man-made disasters we see are faulty electrical wirings, gas leakage accidents, and carelessly thrown matches or cigarettes. First, we shall discuss about faulty electrical wirings. Wiring must be regularly checked, especially in old buildings. This causes severe fire accidents. Worn-out wiring must be replaced by standard quality wires, and the electrical fittings to be avoid short circuit. Here is an image showing an fire accident caused due to faulty wiring in a building. To the next topic, that is gas leakage. Gas leakage. Accident due to gas leakage is a common. A regular check in a gas pipeline is necessary. Here you can see an image. A gas line bursts in a place causes a fire accident. To avoid this accident, we should check gas stove and regulators regularly and that should not leak. Gas pipelines must also be checked. You should have some basic training in extinguishing fires in different categories like electrical fires, fires caused by gas, oil leaks, etc. If a person's clothes catches fire, roll him over the ground to extinguish fire. Do not put water on his body. It may cause severe burns. Never throw water on fire caused by electrical short circuits. Evacuate the building immediately if the building catches fire. Do not use lifts or any electrical equipment when a fire comes to a building or a house. If we see any residential building, factory or shop on fire, immediately call to the fire station or nearby police station. You can see an image a person rolling back on the ground when his clothes catches fire. Coming to the next type of disaster, that is nuclear disaster. This type of man-made disaster is caused by the use of nuclear weapons. Let us take an example of atom bomb which was dropped on Hiroshima during World War II on August 6, 1945, which devastated the entire town, killing about 66,000 people and injuring about 69,000 people. Similarly, another atom bomb was dropped on Nagasaki on August 9, 1945. This bomb killed nearly 39,000 people and injured more of 25,000. In 1986, there was an explosion in one of the nuclear reactors at Chernobyl nuclear plant in the former USSR, which led to the death of 12,000 people. Thus, nuclear weapons are far more destructive and harmful to the society than any other weapon. Many countries in the world have developed these nuclear weapons. Coping with the nuclear disasters. Radioactivity cannot penetrate through solid walls. One should not touch out any dust or liquid that gets deposited outside as it may contaminate it. Nuclear plants must be established away from the populated areas and earthquake-prone regions. Let us now look at the chemical disasters. What are chemical disasters? Chemical disaster is another man-made disaster. These accidents are caused due to the release of toxic chemicals or gases in the environment from a factory or any other establishment that causes chemical accident. Let us look at some examples of such accidents which occurred in Bhopal in the year 1992. The methyl isocyanate gas leaked from the Union Carbide factory and killed over 2,500 people. About 3 lakh have suffered from the effect of this gas leak. Here you can see a gas leakage at Union Carbide factory in Bhopal, which killed more than 25,000. Coping with the chemical disasters. Chemical industries must not be permitted to build in populated areas. Government agencies should conduct regular safety and pollution checks. The government should have a plan to handle emergencies and should be ready with any antidotes in case of poisoning. Biological disasters. These disasters caused by germs developed by human beings in laboratories and released into the air to kill large number of people. A very small amount of germs can kill thousands of people. Coping with the biological disasters. People should get away from any suspicious materials that can see around them and inform the police. If any danger of biological attack, the government should educate people through mass media. People should protect themselves by covering their face not to inhale such organisms. Terror-related disasters. Without any warning, terrorist groups attack anywhere and there is heavy loss of life and property. Terrorists feel that violence is the only way to achieve their political, social and religious goals. For example, the attack on World Trade Center in New York on September 11, 2001 and the attack on Indian Parliament on 13 December 2001 jolted the entire world. Terrorism has now become a major threat to many nations as terrorists can strike in a train, aeroplane, at sea or land anytime. Here you can see an image of terror attack at Taj Hotel in Mumbai who killed hundreds of people. Coping with terrorism. People should be always alert. They should not touch any unwanted bags or articles. Coping with terrorism. People should always be alert. They should not touch any unattended bags or articles. They should immediately report to the police. They should keep important telephone numbers of police, ambulance, etc. Travel-related disasters. Some travel-related disasters are air crashes, train collisions, derailments, and capsizing of boats or ships. The sinking of Titanic is a famous travel-related disaster. In the image, you can see a train accident, which is a major travel-related disaster. Coping with the travel-related disasters. Evacuate the things from the site of the accident and admit first aid to the earliest. Always carry your identity card. You should always have an emergency contact number written on your ID card.